Okay, I've talked about marksmanship fundamentals. Grip, stance, trigger control. Now I'm going to put them all together in a couple of drills I do to develop my own marksmanship skills, because over time it can get sloppy. You need to readdress this from time to time. I'm going to do paper dots at about 5 yards. I'm going to do steel plates at about 7 to 10 yards. If you can use a shot timer, that's great because you can keep track of your progress. If you want to see how to tie grip, stance, trigger control together into some good marksmanship drills, hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, once again, the previous videos I've talked about grip. Thumbs rear, thumbs forward, however you want to grip the pistol. If it's solid, it's safe, and you do not activate any of the controls on the left side of the pistol, or right if you're left-handed, and have ambidextrous controls, of course. So as long as your grip is solid, it'll work for you. Stance, feet about shoulder width apart. Strong foot, just a little bit back. A little bit of a blading to the target, but just a few degrees. Not a severe turn like some people claim is the Weaver. It's not the Weaver. Good solid fighting stance. Grip, stance. Bend your elbows to the degree you like to have them done. If you start getting malfunctions, short strokes, where it doesn't eject the empty case, or it doesn't necessarily stub, it'll stub around in the feed ramp, not feed it clear in, that's short stroking. That means the pistol needs more to recoil against. Straighten your strong arm more. I think you'll see that problem go away. Trigger control I talked about. Several different kind of triggers. You've got to learn to master yours. Now I'm practicing these marksmanship drills with a Glock 48 with a new sight system. This is a Leupold Delta Point Micro. They make them for Glock pistols. They make them for Smith & Wesson M&P pistols. They replace the rear sight. I have used red dot sights on pistols before, always with co-witness high sights. The sight image is so confusing, it slows me down a great deal. My eye keeps wanting to line up the sights, even though I know all I really need to do is put the dot where I want it. When we shoot M4 carbines, my particular carbine, and the way I recommend, is a red dot with no sights in the way. No fixed front sight, but front and rear you can fold down out of the way. You got a clean image, nothing but the red dot. That's what I've created here with this 48 by taking the front sight off. We'll call it a slick slide setup. The grip angle of the Glock is a little different from the 1911, and I have so many repetitions on a 1911, there's a learning curve. So I'm going to use this to get familiar with this sight setup, get that grip angle to bring my speed back up, and see if this is a fix for old eyes. Because old eyes to use sights have to look through the bifocal. The other thing we can do is get the doctor to put the bifocal on top. And I'm going to try that along the way as well. So I'm trying to figure out what's going to work best for me and for you if your eyes are a little older. So these will be one shot, draw and fire at a dot. I've already put some on there. You're going to see they're hitting a little low and a little left. Part of that is me. Part of it is probably the sight is not exactly zeroed in, so I'm still working on refining that. But I'll show you 5 draws. We want to get them in that dot and eventually get them all on top of each other at this distance. I'm at about 5 yards. That was me. Bad trigger pull. 2.82, pretty slow. Better shot, but 4 seconds, 4.13. Better shot, Slow again, 3.85. Better hit, 3.5. I'll do one last on the paper drill. Better, 3.0. That's going to get faster, it's going to get more precise, but it takes time and rounds to make that happen. I'd like to take a little time to do a little business. First of all, shameless plug for my book, my second book, Building a Better Gunfighter. I have a number of these in paper copy. They are still available on either eBay or on my website at dickfairburn.com. The first book, Police Rifles, is no longer in print, but both of these will soon be out in an ebook format, so you can pick them up that way. I would also like to ask you to please subscribe, ring the little notification bell, and if you like what I'm doing here, give me a thumbs up. That's what helps grow this channel. That's what helps develop more content for you that are interested in what I want to do. So I appreciate it if you could buy the book, if you can subscribe, ring the bell, and give me a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Now I'm working on 3 8-inch plates. They're self-resetting, so I don't have to go down there and mess with them all the time. Draw, fire 1, get a hit, check my time, holster, and repeat. I'm building the muscle memory. I've already learned that I got to tip this Glock a little bit noticeably down from what I'm used to with the 1911, and when I do, the red dot is there. So here we go. .04. Better run. Got the dot faster. 2.65. Not good, but we're working on it. I could waste a lot of time, show you a lot of single draw and hits. As you get better at this, then start building those targets together. Draw, fire 1, 2, and 3. My third shot, by the way, was 2.26. So I think by the time I've got a couple of days into this, I'm going to be down to that 1.5 or a little less than I'm used to with my 1911. Here's a 3-shot example. Alright, when I recoiled, it's hard to get that dot again. So it's entirely different shooting a string of 3 than it is to fire single shots. 7.44 total. First one 2.47, 5.86, 7.44. Very slow. That's the way you need to do this. Do it slow, do it careful, get 100% hits, and then keep going a little bit faster, a little bit faster, and a little bit faster. And you will maintain those marksmanship skills with whatever stance, whatever grip, and whatever trigger you have to overcome. Thanks for joining me.
Okay, we got them both here now. You ready? Bud got one. Ginger got one. Oh, she missed it. She usually gets them, doesn't she, Bud? Okay, girl, last one. You ready? You ready? Yeah! That's all there is till next time.